Greetings and welcome to You Are the Miracle Podcast. I am Cheyenne Kramer and this is my better half.
Don Kramer. Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a great day like we are. She said I am.
I was going to say, if you don't believe he's the better half, just ask him. He'll verify that for you. But we're here tonight because we want to talk about a very important, and I'm going to even say a very serious subject. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
And we've been talking for a few weeks now. We're going to talk a few weeks more about it was just a month ago that we heard that here in North Carolina, suicide is the second leading cause of death of 10 to 18-year-olds. And one of our associates just sent me an article yesterday saying that suicide is actually the fifth leading cause of death across the country.
Can you repeat those again?
Oh, do I have to? They're horrifying to
I
think
know,
about
but people
it.
need to hear the truth.
It is true. And so now across the country, fifth leading cause of death of preteens is suicide. Preteens. We're not even talking about teenagers. Our young people are becoming frustrated at a much too young age, and they don't want to continue. Somehow that is horrifying to me. I mean, I think about when our boys were young. I don't remember them ever feeling that kind of hopelessness. Do you?
No.
And we've had the pleasure of working with a lot of young people over the last 8 years, 10 years. It's gone by so fast. But we know, for one, that young people love being involved in entrepreneurship. Have you not seen that?
It's unbelievable. I mean, young 8, 9-year-olds.
Yep. And teenagers and young adults. Doesn't matter what age category they are in. They, if you believe we were made in the image and likeness of a creator, then you've got to know we were born to create. And these young people that are coming in at this time, they want to be creative. They want to have hope, and they want to see the world in a better place. That's one of my big concerns is video games. Have you looked at how horrible some of the video games are out there that young people watch?
Some are just unbelievable. I know combat veterans would see those and would not believe that kids are watching those.
And for hours and hours at a time. And I've read articles about our young people, and some of the reasons behind watching and playing some of these video games. Some of them, it's purely because they want to feel like they're doing something to save the world. And if you're pretending you're some superhero, hacking up bad guys, there's something in you that feels like you're somehow contributing to save the world. And while I'm not going to say that's a bad thing, because it really is a good thing, to feel that way. But my question is, what can we do as a society to help our young people feel more like they stand a chance of really saving the world? That's a biggie.
It's got to be some changes. A lot of changes.
It's so true. And, we've had the opportunity to work with a lot of young people. I'll never forget the year that I worked with a local high school here in the Raleigh area and found that when young people had the opportunity to be involved in a business plan writing competition, they got excited about creating business plans for nonprofits. Isn't that interesting?
Very, very.
Teenagers that wanted to create nonprofits. That to me is amazing. One of the groups was a group of young men who wanted to create a better type of group home for boys. The other group was a group of young ladies. Again, these were all teens in high school. They wanted to create a new kind of domestic violence shelter for Hispanic women.
I wonder where they got that kind of idea from.
Well, that's just it. Our young people are seeing so much of the challenges and the chaos that's going in the world, and they want to be involved in helping to make a difference. And I'm going to tell you, with the suicide statistics that we've got for young people right now is the perfect time for us to help our younger folks. And we've worked with them as young as middle school, help those young people, whether they're middle school, high school, young adults, graduated from high school, in college, help them find a sense of purpose and help them find a way to feel like they are making a positive difference in the world. We can do more to start to eliminate some of the suicide trends just by helping them to find a purpose-driven life. Find it and help them create it. I've heard of young people here in Raleigh. I'm trying to remember what it was. It was some nationally publicized traumatic event that happened, and there were young people in Raleigh who went out and created bracelets. You know, some of those rubber bracelets that you can put a cause on there about. Right. And they got involved. They went out and found where they could create those, they could buy those, and they went out and sold them. And that was a huge way for them to raise money for a cause they cared about and to feel like they were making a difference in the world. We are so dedicated to the idea that we have to have our young people find a way to feel purpose in their lives, because my goodness, we're here for a reason. We all have gifts to give to the world. And if we don't help our young people find them, and they're looking at all the chaos going on out here, all the anger, all the fighting, all the division, they're looking at us and saying, why'd y'all let it get this way?
That's true.
And it's a good question. It truly is. So, you know, it is more important than ever that we start looking at that. Yes, Miss Sandra is here, and she is from Florida. She's listening in, and she wrote some excellent books for our young people to help them understand who they are and what they're meant to be here on the planet. And this is so important right now. Again, you wanted me to repeat those statistics? Good Lord. Second leading cause of suicide of 10 to 18-year-olds, second leading cause of death, 10 to 18-year-olds here in North Carolina is suicide. Fifth leading cause to death of preteens across the country.
Those are babies.
Is suicide. They're babies. We should not be allowing this to happen in this country. And, you know, or anywhere in the world. My goodness, they haven't even had a chance to find out who they are, what they're about, and what are those God-given gifts that they can be bringing to the table out here in our country, in our world. So that's why we are here in Raleigh. That I believe there are. And Miss Sandra, under our video, if you want to create a link of some sort to where people can find your book, please feel free to do that, because we need to come together as a society and address this issue. Underneath our names over here, over there, is a website called ignitethespark.co. And that is our hub site for while we're here in Raleigh, North Carolina. You know, this Friday we have a concert going on that's being done by a young man named Chris Hendricks. Chris is doing this concert to help us raise funds for suicide prevention. And we're encouraging people to go to this website. And even if you can't be here for Chris's concert, if you can make a donation to the cause, because we have a big event happening here on September 21st. And it's going to include panel discussion. It's going to include the wellness experience, giving people an opportunity to test out different things that may be wellness modalities they've never heard of before. And then we're going to bring people together at the big park here in Raleigh called Dick's Park. And we're going to invite a huge prayer vigil / mastermind session where people can come together and say, hey, okay, God, we're here, we're listening. Tell us, how to be your hands and feet to make a difference out here. We are all capable of making a difference in the world. And thank you, Sandra, for your link, because I know you're writing books and I know that you've been involved with youth forever and ever. And we want more people finding those solutions to help our young people, because this is crazy. I mean, you know, this guy is a Marine Corps veteran, and we know veterans are a big issue too. And so, you know, we're addressing at this event, we're addressing veterans, we're addressing young people, and we're bringing people together to create new solutions. So, you know, if you're anywhere near Raleigh and you can come out this Friday night, we so much would love to see you at that concert. Or if you're in the area, September 21st, come out and help support young people, help support veterans, help save lives. That's what we have to do. We have to help save lives. And ignitethespark.co is our hub site. And there is a button at the bottom of that page for people to be donors and sponsors of this event. We'd love to see some wonderful sponsors that we can help to promote over and over again, because the main event, September, that event. So in that live stream, we're going to, you know, have an opportunity to publicize some amazing people. And we have people all over the country who are interested in this event. We've even got people talking about trying to organize watch parties for that live stream on September 21st. So check out ignitethespark.co. And if you have ideas under this video, please give us ideas that you might have. How can we save our youth? How can we save our veterans? How can we interrupt these disturbing trajectories where suicide is just on the rise in so many ways, in so many places? My heart goes out to these young people that if they really feel that hopeless and they just don't see a reason for being here, we can change that. We are the miracles that can change that. And we're asking everybody to get involved. What do we talk about? Get off the what?
Bleachers.
And get on the what?
Playing field.
Yes, get on the playing field.
We need you.
And let's make a difference, because this is crazy. And I'll also put it out here. We also want to be doing this same kind of event, Ignite the Spark to End Suicide. We're going to be doing this in other places in the country. So if you know of a place where we should be putting together this event, let us know. Oh, yeah, we'd love to be doing one in St. Pete, Florida, wouldn't we?
Yes. Anywhere close to that would be great.
Absolutely, because we will be planning on being back down there this winter. So let's come together. Let's put our heads together. Let's put the energies out there in prayer to the universe and just say, let's take back our youth and let's stop this suicide epidemic. It doesn't need to continue, but we all need to be part of the miracle that changes this. You have any final thoughts, my dear?
If anybody out there would like to talk to one of us, feel free to get in touch with us.
Reach
just to talk
out,
about
reach
anything.
out. We're all over Facebook. We're all over LinkedIn, YouTube. Right. You can always reach out to us. You can find us through private messaging or just put comments under our videos. We do respond to people. So we are absolutely grateful for everybody who stopped by and either seen us on the live stream. Dory's here too. It's all about finding your purpose and knowing that you matter. That is exactly it. So thank you for being with us today. And, you know, if you like this video, please like it. Please comment on it. Please share it, because we want to save lives. We want to save more young people.
That's right. You are important. And important to us.
Absolutely. And if you are on this planet, you are a miracle.
That's true.
You have gifts to give. I remember Les Brown. He says the richest place in the world is what?
The cemetery.
Cemetery. Because that's where people end up, and they took their gifts with them instead of leaving them here. It's time to do something different. So thank you for being with us tonight. And we will see you again next week. And we're going to keep on talking about ending this suicide epidemic.
Join us.
Join us. Blessings to all. Have a great week.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.